where, and even what Elon Musk running Twitter now, right? Where do you fall on? Because it's one of these things. Like, I believe in. There's got to be some sort of, for lack of a better term, board, jury, some system in place for what is true and what is not true. And when I talk these things out with people, I always end up in like, we all agree that there needs to be some board. We can't agree on who should be on the board.
How would you fucking do that with all the subjects? I think about all the different subjects, whether it's pop culture or fucking entertainment or technology or medicine, or how many different experts would you have to employ to make sure that everything everyone says is true? I think a better solution is mind reading. And I think we're probably way closer to that. I think they're going to come out with that NeuraLink thing, and along with it, as it improves, and there's a bunch of different human neural interface computer things they're working on. Different companies are working on.
I love shit like that. That's a bridge too far for me where I'm like, I think
we're going to have to adopt it. I really genuinely do. I think it's going to be one of those things where the benefit of having it is going to be so huge, and it's going to really fuck with this whole haves and have-nots thing. Because the people that get access to it quicker in the beginning, if it really does increase...
What do you see this machine doing?
The way Elon describes it is increasing the bandwidth in which you can access information. And he said, you're literally going to be able to talk without words.
To other people?
To other people. Yeah.
Is that something you want?
That's not the question. The question is, if someone gets that and they become really the next stage of human evolution and you're left behind, are you cool with that?
Oh, I know what you mean.
Because that might be what we become.
Yeah.
What we become
that's almost
is integrated.
Longevity. You and I can afford longevity shit. Most people can't.
Right.
Right? Is that privilege? Is that, should we like legislate? You know what I mean? Like, should we make it so... how do we level that playing field?
That's interesting, right? But that just keeps you as a healthy human being. What this is going to do is turn you into a new thing. If you can get something that actually increases your intelligence, increases your capacity to think, to calculate, to access information, that it's all in your mind anytime you want it, and through whatever kind of interface they develop. If that becomes real, you'll have such a massive advantage in business and all these different things that require calculations and.
Well, that's like the AI thing. Like, you look at the AI art, it's fucking really fun. And very good. Wild. And funny as shit. There's an app called Wonder, and just hours.
Why?
Just Neal Brennan at NASCAR. And just the photos they make, it just whatever. It just, you could do it endlessly, right?
Yeah, it's amazing how quickly that has emerged, right? These new
did you read the one that's like joke based? There's a joke based AI.
No.
Joe, it's not bad. It's not funny yet, but it's like you can see how it could be. So I think it will be like bodybuilding, where there's clean competitions and assisted competitions. Or like, yeah, but of course a bot's funnier than me.
Right.
Like it, you know what I mean? Like, it's going to get to the point where that art thing, the one that won the competition, it's a fucking really nice painting or whatever the fuck you call it. Really nice creation. Yeah. But it's not even, it's like, to say it's wrong. It's not, you can't have it competing against humans.
No.
So that's, I think what you're saying is like, well, what do we do? I think there'll just be like divisions where.
The problem is, though, if that's what human beings are going to become ultimately, we seem to be totally reliant on technology. Everybody accepts that. Mm-hmm. Everyone has a phone. Everyone has email.
Yep.
Everyone has a computer. You know, when they first came out, the personal computer, there were so many people that were saying, this is the dumbest idea ever. Who the fuck is going to want a computer in their house? Now everyone has a computer. if all of this becomes integrated into the human body, our level of acceptance of it right now is 100%, and it's not weird in any world
the funny
to
how
carry a phone.
insidious it is, where it's not. It's slow. It's slow moving, but it's
basically in your body.
yeah,
because
basically, yeah. It's even if it's not Bluetooth, it's an appendage.
Yeah,
at this point that we welcome.
Yes.
And by the way, it didn't happen overnight. Although I remember having like a sidekick in 2003 and being like pretty hooked on it.
Yeah,
Like pretty quickly, like, oh, this is very valuable.
yeah. People love the Sidekick. You got a full keyboard and everything.
Forget it. What are we talking about?
Flip it up there.
Fucking you that click. Fucking you were king of the world.
Yeah, if you were cool, that was like when Paris Hilton was in full bloom.
Couldn't tell me
she
shit.
She had a sidekick.
Yeah, you goddamn right she did. But the question is, if you this is a separate discussion, but it's almost like if you took when they do the "Is America on the right track?" and they vote like yes or no, or is this kind of, if you ask most humans, is Earth on the right track? They'd be like, nah, I don't think this is good. I don't think where we're headed's good. And the thing with the implant, I agree with you, but it's the same way I take Instagram off my phone. There might be like zones where there's no, NeuraLink.
No head implants.
No head implants beyond this point.
I think once they invent them, it's over. I think everyone's going to adopt it the same way we adopted shoes. I think people are going to realize that having some sort of a computer interface that's far superior in so many ways
to your human brain
memory,
yeah.
to human memory.
Yeah.
What if you could offload your visual memory to like HD video?
Mm-hmm.
That was like an episode of The Dark Mirror, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's not outside the realm of possibility. If they do start installing chips in people's brains, we will have like a super accurate recording of everything you do, and everything you've done.
Yeah.
And if at any point in time someone accuses you of something,
well, yeah.
there's no more opinion. There's no
that's
opinion.
the problem with China. You go to China, they scan your face. Mm-hmm. They're tracking you the whole time. I was thinking, like, I couldn't do drugs. I couldn't go. If I go somewhere to do something fucked up, and if I'm Chinese, you cannot be a dissident after that point. Because they go, what are we doing? We have video.
Yeah.
We have cameras. There's 100 million cameras in